loves, welcome to a new weekly vlog. If this is your very first time here, my name is Maya and it is Sunday morning and we are going to church, same as last week, but we're gonna make it into the church house today. We just got done getting dressed, so we're going green again today, my favorite color of all time. So this top is actually part of a set. It has matching pants. I want to say it's from Fashion Nova. The pants are from Aritzia. And then I have on my Steve Madden tie-ups to match the top. These are green. So I feel like I've been wearing these green shoes with the Brandon Blackwood bag a lot lately, but they are my favorite colors. So, I mean, why not? So I am gonna wear it with the Brandon Blackwood bag. I wish I had a bag that was kind of the color of the pants, so it could be a little play on colors, you know, mismatch, but we ain't got that and it's fine. So gonna wear my 12 p.m. studio London brown shades today, and this is the fit for church. I'm trying to make sure my pants stay up though. These pants are too big for me now, but I'm trying to make sure they stay up so that my midriff is not showing for church. But she's cute. I feel really cute and comfy this morning. Today is going to be a Sunday reset type of day. We got meal prep to do. We have cleaning to do. We are washing sheets currently. We've got towels to wash. I have makeup brushes to wash as well. Just all the things. So after church, that's gonna be the vibe for the day. I'll probably film it with you guys and film it for my Instagram and TikTok as well. So yeah, girl, I just bought some new hoops from H&M. I wanted to get some more daintier hoops, or some hoops that's not as big and heavy as the other ones I've been wearing. And I got two different sizes. These are the larger size, and then I got some smaller ones too. So yeah, girl, not much else to say. I am gonna take you guys to church with us. Tried last week, couldn't get in the church house, but today we getting in. You will always, you will always.
I will look to the hills from whence cometh my help, because all of my help comes from the Lord, and no weapon that is formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that arises in judgment you shall condemn, for this is the heritage of the saints of the Most High God. He's the God of alterations. If I don't believe that, I'm going to treat my situation like it's solid. And there's a word that I like to use to describe seasons where situations seem solid. And the word is a word called a cycle. And the text offers us some insight into this reality, because in this text we are exposed to an individual, a woman, who is in need of an alteration because this sister from Samaria is stuck in a cycle. Pastor, what's a cycle? It's a reoccurring pattern of suboptimal or self-destructive behavior. It's when the problem becomes a pattern. Woo. And when the problem becomes a pattern, then the problem becomes a prison.
Jesus.
It is a reoccurring pattern. It means I have seasons of liberation, and then I have seasons of captivity. And the reason it's easy to stay stuck there, because in many cases we're comparing our position and our placement to somebody else's position and placement, when God does not compare people to people. He wants you to compare you to your potential.
That's right.
Because just because you're doing better than them doesn't mean you're doing everything you should be doing.
Amirah, what are you doing? Amirah, I don't know how to make this look normal. Amirah, I just fed you. Hey, y'all. So We're about to run into the store. I want to show you guys that I typically have a working grocery list on my phone. I kind of stick to the same thing every time I go to the store. I just have like a regular grocery list, and then I will uncheck everything that I need to make sure I pick up at the store and check anything before I even go in that I already have. So I'm gonna just show y'all. I think I need all of these things. I eat the same thing every single week. Anything on here that I might already have at home. Do you want pineapples, Amirah? No? Okay, let's take that off. Anything that I already have at home, I'll just check off. Like I have rice cakes already at home. I need eggs. I don't need butter, so I'm gonna keep that checked. Amirah, what's the milk looking like at home?
I don't know.
We're gonna get some more of that. Sliced cheese, we got that. Cottage cheese, I'll get some more of that. String cheese. You got string cheese?
Yeah.
Okay. Greek yogurt. I think I have Greek yogurt. Avocado oil, got that. Cooking spray, got that. Chicken broth, I need that. We need more ice cream. Well, frozen yogurt ice cream. I need dog food. More snacks for Amirah. So y'all, this helps me to not have to keep making a list every single time. I just let this live on my phone and just do this before I run into the store, because I buy the same thing every single time. Toilet paper. We do need toilet paper. Oh, we need paper
Towels.
I put that on here. Paper plates. Cause that saves us on washing dishes. Your phone about to die.
Everything's dead. I'm not gonna have anything to listen to.
It's okay if you don't have nothing to listen to. You could just help me get everything so we can get out of there faster. We just stopped and got Amirah some canes because she's starving. I'm starving too, but I will eat when I get to the crib. Okay, Amirah, I think I got everything that I need. You ready? We're gonna go shopping, and I'm gonna see y'all back at the crib. What do they do? They do nothing. They are useless. I'm sick of all these bugs.
Exactly.
They're scary.
Girl.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all, a centipede just tried to kill us. Oh, there's that. It happened. That's how it happened. So, it's Sunday. We're about to reset, y'all. I am about to do my meal prep, and then we got a little bit of cleaning to do around the house, and yeah, those are the vibes for the rest of the day. So we just gonna montage this out, and we're gonna get this house together because I love not having to worry about. Amirah, can you give me the lighter for this?
Where is that?
In the bowl. I love not having to worry about my house throughout the week. So we're back to making it a habit on Sundays or Mondays, but preferably Sundays, to get all this knocked out, have my meal preps ready, house is clean, sheets are washed, vibes. So let's do it. I was not planning on vlogging right now. I was gonna wait and vlog tomorrow. Today was just a crazy day. I took Dior to the border, and when I went to my car, I had a flat tire, so I had to go get a tire, which derailed my filming schedule for the day, whatever. So I'm going on my way to get Dior. I was checking the tire to make sure everything was good before I drove off, and the doorbell rang, and I opened it thinking it was just a little package. I'm gonna grab it before I left, and I got some flowers. And I started crying. It says, "Dear Maya, we are so happy to see you in this new phase. Your honesty and courage inspire us. We can't wait to see you grow, and we'll be here to support you always. With love, Chelsea, Patricia, and the KG family." It's from my managers. Bruh, this has me sobbing. I love them. They're so pretty. Look at them. And this DJI is about to die. I'm on 2%, but the camera was in my car, so I was like, might as well pull it out and show y'all this real quick before I go pick up Dior. I wish I had enough battery to show you guys Dior, because she just got groomed finally, child, because she was looking terrible. But I'm just grateful. I think I'm crying. I'm trying to really sit in it and see, why am I crying? I think it's because this new season is just huge for me, and life has really done a 180. And to have a team that sees me and sees that progress, it just makes me very grateful and very happy just to be acknowledged, you know? Anyway, we're on 1%. I'll see y'all later. Good morning, my loves. It is actually Friday. I have not been vlogging with you guys all week, and I don't even know if I have a reason for that. I've just been I'm not even gonna say busy making short form content. That was my intent. This week didn't look exactly how I wanted it to look. Some things just went kind of awry, and I had like some unexpected things pop up that like derailed some of my days this week. So it's just been a very weird and odd week scheduling wise, but we are good and the show must go on. So it is now Friday, so we're just gonna hang out today and tomorrow. Whatever the day looks like or wherever it takes us, that's just what y'all finna see. So we shall see what happens. But it is Friday. We do have a wax appointment today at 12:30. I also want to go and get some flowers because I haven't made a flower arrangement in a few weeks. I did get those flowers that y'all just saw from my management, which are super pretty, and it inspired me, and I want to make a more colorful type of arrangement to go in my office. I figured I'll turn on my camera while we do a little mini face and just give you guys a little update on my week and what's been going on with me. I've been doing this little setup right here on the side of my bed by the window for Instagram and TikTok, like girl chats. If y'all have not seen those, go watch them. Y'all that don't follow me on short form, y'all are really missing out. You don't have to actually have a page, because I know a lot of y'all be like, well, I don't have an Instagram or I don't have a TikTok. You don't really have to, I mean, you gotta have an account, but you don't have to post on it. Like, make your picture a black screen and just put like any type of name and you can consume that content. Y'all be missing out, because I have been posting every day for a month now on both platforms. I think I missed some days on Instagram, but TikTok every single day. So y'all gotta get over there. If you don't follow me over there, or if you haven't seen the community post here on YouTube, we did apply to Sephora Squad again. I was a little apprehensive this time around to apply again, only because this will be my, I lost count, y'all. This will be my third or fourth time applying to Sephora Squad, and it has not happened for me. Let's take this off real quick, y'all. See how this hair is looking. Okay, I think we're good. Ooh, I love my hair this short. Oh my God, I love it. We applied for Sephora Squad. I'm gonna try to get a QR code. I'll put it on the screen because I need testimonials from you guys. So when you apply to Sephora Squad, they do encourage you to get testimonials from your supporters. And it's pretty much just a quick sharing of anything that has inspired you about my content. If I've helped you with makeup, self-love, just anything. if anything about my story and my content has ever helped you, can you leave me a testimonial? That's what they really want to know. They want to hear from our people. If you don't know what Sephora Squad is a year-long partnership with Sephora. So there's brand trips. Mind you, I've never been on one. Then you also have paid partnerships throughout the year on Instagram and TikTok. So I don't know if y'all know, but in this industry, there's not a lot of guaranteed money unless you get long-term partnerships, and Sephora Squad is a long-term partnership with Sephora. So it's like some guaranteed income for Amirah and I as well, which is something that's pretty rare in this industry. As influencers, most of our jobs or partnerships are one-offs. You know, they're working on one particular campaign for a foundation or for a concealer, for an eyeshadow, for a liner or a mascara, and you do it that one time, you get paid one time, and that's it. They might keep you in mind for other partnerships later on down the line if it performs well, but it's always a one-off. So lots of prayers going up for partnerships for me all the time. But this is a long-term partnership with Sephora. So like I said, I'll put the QR code back up. If you feel inclined, please leave me a testimonial. And I am praying that if it's for me, that God will bust open the door. I am also praying that if it is not for me, for the Lord to shut it. And that I know that if he shuts it yet again, that he has something bigger and better for me that is more aligned with his will for my life and my future, and I'm okay with that as well. But you just never know, so gotta try. Never know until you try, and we shall see what says the Lord. I am good either way though, because honestly y'all, I am 100% aware that I am not your normal creator, and I don't say that based on what I want for my career. I say that based on what God has purposed this career for, or what God has made this career for me. I don't know if that makes sense, but or I've had times where I've tried to be the influencer or the creator that's just cute. I just do makeup. I show you my outfits. It's very non-serious. We're not talking about anything of substance, like get ready with me's and hauls and this and that. And I've tried to be that girl. And mostly when I'm trying to be that girl, it's because sometimes being opposite of that can get uncomfortable. You feel exposed, you feel just different, and a lot other things come with that. So sometimes knowing that I am the girl to share my story, to share my life, to talk about more important topics, knowing that I'm that person, I have tried to not be in certain instances, and it's always backfired on me. Or I would never get any movement at all trying to do that, because that's not who God wants me to be, and that's not why he gave me the platform that I have. Because every time I start to share or I talk about, you know, certain topics that are relevant to me and important to me and share it with women, I'm constantly bombarded with people who are inspired, people who feel like they needed to hear that in that moment. A lot of encouragement, a lot of please don't stop sharing these things or talking about this and woo woo woo. And I am very much aware that that is the foundation of the career that God has given me. This is not what I plan on talking to you guys about, but here we are, child. With that being said, I finally have stopped fighting it. I feel like I fight it more on my other platforms than here, but I finally stopped fighting it on my other platforms, and I have let go and told God, hey, use me. I was literally in my kitchen 2-3 days ago, sobbing and crying out to God and saying, Lord, use me. Yes, I'm uncomfortable sharing certain things. Yes, I am afraid of what this could mean or what this is or what you want from me. But use me. If it's going to help one person, let alone 10,000. And I finally have let that go. on a personal level. And that is something that I am very, very excited about, because once I let that go and told God he can do what he wants with me, with my story, to lead me, guide me, tell me what to share, what not to share, what to say, what not to say. Once I did that, I felt free. You know, I felt free, and I felt like, okay, this is who I am supposed to be. And with that, God has sent me this message before. This is not the first time. But with that, God has let me know and confirmed to me that my future is not going to look like what other influencers' futures look like. I might have shared this on my channel before, but especially in this season, God has been confirming to me again, especially as I'm, you know, just wanting more, wanting to step into the next season and the next step of my career, because I feel like I've been floating for so long in the same space, you know? So I'm praying a lot for God to turn the page for me, and it's already happening. There's a shift in the atmosphere. My entire life is already different from the inside out, which I believe is going to make the shift on the outside as far as, you know, material things and that manifesting in that way. But what I've always believed that next step or the end goal for me for this would look like, God has told me that's not what it's gonna look like. Accepting that has been a little interesting to me, because you start something like content creating or becoming an influencer with certain goals, with certain dreams that you think is going to be you. If you keep working hard, you keep posting, you keep doing these things, you know what the end goal is. You know what this looks like. And for me, yes, later on I want to start my own brand and stuff like that, but I'm thinking, you know, brand trips, they flying me out, I'm, you know, going to these lavish events and all of these things. Like, that was part of the trajectory that I thought was part of this, you know? So when I started, it was, you know, like Jackie and Makeup Shayla and Desi and all of them living this beautiful, amazing life from being beauty influencers. And I wanted that. That's before any of them started brands or anything like that. So that is something that has stayed in my mind. Like, what about that part, God? Am I gonna get that? You know? And here I am almost 8 years into my career, and I have not gotten that. Instead, I've been through so many personal challenges that in my mind has delayed me, which I know it has not, because I'm exactly where God wants me to be. I'm very aware of that. But when it was happening, it's like, Lord, this is delaying me. I say all of that to say that I am 100% sure now that my future is gonna look different from that. And I've let go and let God do his thing. So there are some things that I have before the Lord that I believe he wants from me that I don't want to do. I really don't want to do it. I don't want to do it out of fear. I don't want to do it out of not knowing what's gonna come of it. I just don't want to do it. That's all I'm gonna say without saying too much. I'm just asking for a confirmation from him. Like, you know, it's certain things, especially when you have a fear, when God is telling you to do something, or reluctancy, that you like, Lord, I need to hear you say it. Give me some kind of divine encounter. Give me someone who knows exactly what I have before you, and have them say the words to me. Like, I need that kind of clarity, because I'm afraid and I don't want to make the wrong decision. I want to be sure that I'm sure that I'm sure that I'm sure that I'm sure that you said to do this. And that's where I am right now. I have let go, you know, of what I thought this would be and what I wanted my career to look like. But I'm also afraid, because sometimes it comes with putting myself out there more than I'm comfortable. If you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, I did talk about, or I started to kind of talk about, you know, my mental health journey and all of those things. Same thing I'm doing over here. And sometimes you forget that it's not the same audience on other platforms. So I did a whole video kind of like recapping, you know, my marriage and the decisions that I've made to bring me to the point where I was depressed, and just going through all of that. And it feels like every single time I'm opening up and I'm talking about the real and my testimony, God opens the floodgates for me. So I will have fear surrounding that while also wanting to be obedient to the Lord and doing what he tells me to do. Don't even know where I was going with this conversation. I'm just talking at this point. It's just coming out of me and it was not the plan. But all of this, honestly, is to say that I'm okay with whatever God has for me. I'm okay with relinquishing my wants and my desires when it comes to my job and how I influence and what is said to influence, and I am allowing God to do his thing in my life and accepting that whatever his plan is for me is so much better than what I thought I had planned for myself. I have some ideas of where it could possibly be going, but I don't know that. So I'm keeping that to myself, just to be open to what he has for me and not try to dictate it, you know? Do I want to wing today? You know I do, but I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, a little mystery. This is not what I was about to talk to y'all about. Who would just be that way sometimes? Apparently someone needed to hear this for whatever reason, so we're talking about it. I've let go, and I'm letting God do his thing, and I'm excited for whatever he has for me, and I'm open to whatever that looks like. If you're a praying woman, your prayers are appreciated as I seek clarity from God on what he wants me to do. Because whatever it is, I am willing to do it. I'm willing to do it, especially if it's going to help others and if it's going to open the doors to the future that he has destined for me. That's enough of all of that. Amirah had her first football game yesterday. I know she's a cheerleader for high school. She's a high school freshman cheerleader. And her first game was yesterday. It was great. My baby did an amazing, amazing, amazing job. Please know, baby girl is living her best life. Her best life as a cheerleader, and cheer is indeed life for her. She will be at her dad's this weekend though, and I have been trying to figure out what the heck I'm gonna do with my weekend. I have been struggling to figure out, okay, what do I do with my time now that I've changed, you know, my lifestyle and I'm losing weight, and I don't want to just go out to eat for fun right now since I'm so locked into my meal plan. Not that I can't go, because I can make healthy choices, but I'm so locked in that I don't want to. And y'all know I'm good for going to a brunch by myself on the weekend, or going to dinner by myself on the weekend, or to a bar or something. But that is not in alignment with my goals right now. So I'm like, what the heck do I do? Like, what do I do all day? Like, what am I gonna do all weekend without my baby? What am I gonna do? We're just gonna go with, you know, just a basic clear lip today. Tomorrow will be interesting because I have a pretty free day. What do you do when you're trying to focus on your goals and not go eat and drink? We'll find out tomorrow. Let's get dressed. Let me see, what time is it? It's 11:25. My appointment is in an hour. All right, let's throw something cute on to head to our wax appointment. So I just got out of the shower. I like to shower as close to when it's time to leave for my wax as possible, because I like to be fresh for my wax, just as a courtesy. I'm gonna wear this green midi dress. Where is this from? Is this got a tag on it? This is from Fashion Nova. It actually is part of a set. It has like one of those long sleeve turtleneck things with it that's just like open. It's like a half, 3/4 of a shirt thing that goes with it. But obviously it's not fall yet, so I'm just gonna wear the dress by itself. I just put on this, is it ESOS or EOS? This is an acronym, Evolution of Smooth, so I call it EOS. It's EOS lotion in Cashmere Vanilla. I also just use the Cashmere Vanilla shave gel oil in the shower to shave my legs. Gonna skip deodorant because we are going to get a wax, since she's gonna have to, like, you know, powder us down and everything, which is another reason why I like to shower as close to when I'm about to leave for my appointment because I'll be skipping deodorant before I get there. That way we're nice and clean with no product I specifically use that lotion too because it doesn't make me super duper oily. My go-to body products right now is the Fenty Skin Butter Drop. This is in Vanilla Dream. And then the Patrick Ta Major Glow Body Cream. Both of these kind of leave you with a oily feel to the skin because it kind of makes you really shiny and kind of leaves a little bit slight of a shimmer. I don't think this one has a shimmer, but this one kind of does. And when I get my wax, I don't want to be super oily on the table and like soaking the paper that I'm laying on. I'm gonna pop on my everyday jewelry real quick. I didn't get to give you guys a good view of the ring that Unique bought me at the end of the last vlog. I will pop the name of the brand where she got this from on the screen, but it says 1111. If you know that God speaks to us through numbers all of the time. I have been seeing and catching 1111 and 111 a lot for the past couple of months. That hasn't happened in a couple of years. And actually, Unique did not know that. And at the end of the last vlog at the dinner, she was like, I know, but she actually, I don't remember telling her that this time around that I've been seeing it a whole lot, but she does know that I've seen it before. But there was a period where I was seeing it constantly. When I tell y'all I catch it every day, every single day. And this is not numerology. This is, I believe, God getting our attention. Like for me, I believe that God speaks to us in so many different ways to get our attention or to reach us where we are. I believe God can speak to us through music, television, numbers, do so many different things. So yeah, I don't put no limits on God. The way I see it, he made all this. So how can we think that he cannot speak through the things that he is making and allowing in this world? So anyway, gonna pop these hoops on. These are from H&M. This is cute. But yes, I absolutely love this ring. I love her so, so much. I was about to tear up when Unique gave it to me, but we made it through the night out without crying. I think I'm good to get up out of here. I'm gonna go get Dior and put her away. I think I'm good and I'm ready to go. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Oh, I probably should put on some socks and some tennis shoes. Because at one time I had went and my heels was super ashy. And I was like, Ma, you can have socks on. What's the point? We can either put on some socks or I can just lotion my feet up. Actually using this because that'll really make sure any problem areas are handled. I did just get a pedicure though, so we just gonna safeguard it. Now I think it's time to go. I'm just gonna put my sandals on with this and let's go get our wax. So we are done with our wax and we are gonna stop and get some flowers, but I wanted to stop at home. There's a location that's not too far away from me that I've never been to before and I just pulled up. So we're about to go in here real quick because I want to see if they have a vase, however you want to pronounce it. I'm gonna see if they have a vase because I'm tired of using the ones that I have. I have a clear one and I have a white one, but I just want something that's more, I don't know if it's the vibe of the house. I just want something different. So I'm gonna go in here and I've also, like I said, never been to this location. So we just go peep the scene, see if there's anything else that they have here. It's 1:19. Amirah gets home in about a little bit over an hour, but I'm only 15 minutes away from home. So let's go and see what's at home has for us. It is sprinkling though, but I think I'm okay. I don't think I need to take an umbrella. And I'm right by the door, so let's go. I like at home because they always have like different styles of home decor, you know, so it's always something that could fit your vibe. I don't feel like my vibe is about to say because my vibe be changing. It really don't be changing. I'm just okay now with embracing who I am and what I want my house to look like and not so cookie cutter white everything, you know. I'm going to grab a cart in anticipation of actually finding something. And let's see if we have any luck.
Keep my hand in the fire. Won't learn my lesson till I let it burn, but never lose my desire. Had it from the moment that I felt my first love. I knew I'd never get enough of you. I'll take the risk like I'm bulletproof. Shot Shots in my heart, but it bleeds the truth. A part of every little thing I do, like a tattoo. Just like a tattoo. I'll always have you. Ooh, like a tattoo. Just like a tattoo. I'll always have you.
Y'all, that at home is way better than the one that's closer to me. I don't even know if I can say it's closer. I feel like they're kind of the same distance away from me, but I like how that one is set up better. But we got 3 things, technically. I did get this vase. This is more of like a planter, but y'all, isn't this cute? I love the weaving on it. Kind of makes me want to go get like an actual plant and try to keep it alive to put in this. Yep, and keep it like kind of by a window. That's the plan for this. This is really, really pretty. So got that. And then I got a larger black vase. This is really what I wanted, like a matte black type of vase that I can put my flower arrangements in. It's large enough to give that scale that I want. So I did not get my flowers yet just because I wanted to be home when Amirah got here. And if I went to get the flowers, I wouldn't have been home. So I'm waiting for her to get home. I do gotta take her to her dad's. I'll probably get the flowers on the way home, but got this. We also got some placemats. So I'm gonna put this over here in the dining room, but I've been wanting some different placemats. Over there, I have just like these plain white ones. Actually, I'm gonna show y'all and place them. Thought about putting them here. Of course, I can mix it up if I feel like it. But for now, these are going to live on the dining room table. So let's put them over there. Right now, I have these white ones, which, you know, they're not bad. But I felt like this was gonna be a lot cuter. See, now, I don't know, because I thought that this was white. And I don't want to go too crazy with the jute, so I might do the white runner with these ones, but I do really like how this looks. And I mean, I don't know, I kind of feel like maybe I can keep it and put the white one on top. Is that doing too much? Like that? Maybe that's doing too much, but I don't know. No, it's not doing too much. I like that. I feel like that just adds some interest to the table setting. I don't know, I really like this, and I think it really matches the aesthetic of the house really well. Like I said, things can change, and we barely even sit here, y'all. We really don't. We don't sit over here. I will sit here and have my meals sometimes, but Amirah barely sits over here. Unless she's doing like some artwork or something, she does come over here, but mostly, no. What do we think about that? I think that looks good. I like it. I wish the runner was something else. We'll worry about that later. Just because I don't want to overdo the jute with, you know, this and the runner and the rug. You know what I'm saying? That's too much. So we're gonna work on balance here, but I think I do like that setting. Your girl is starving. I'm so hungry. Like, I was getting lightheaded. I was that hungry. So I'm about to eat some food. I did get a package right before I left. So I'm about to open this and see what this is real quick, as I'm waiting for Amirah to get home. Morphe. Flawless filtered lip. Ooh, I love some nudes. Oh, period. Oh, I can't wait to try this. I might do a little video on this real quick right now. This is cute. It's like some nude lippies. And then there's lip liners in here as well. Definitely looking forward to using this. Okay, y'all. I'm about to eat my meal prep. I'm eating my chicken and rice and broccoli right now as I wait for Amirah to get home. She should be walking up here in a moment, and I'll see y'all when we get our flowers later.
Didn't happen like that. It took me a minute to notice it. It was holding me back. It's time to move on to bigger things. Can't live in the past. Moving on to future me. I wonder who she will be. I can't help but think that there is something more to find, more to life than what I have right here, right now. Used to call it stable, now I call it stuck. Letting go, yeah, that's tough, but maybe it's all for the better and it's meant to be. It's gonna hurt at first, but then eventually it's gonna seem like it was always meant to be. It was always meant to be. Oh, I think it's meant to be. Scary at first when you change. who I was, that I couldn't change that much. Didn't feel like I was strong, but I'm glad that I was wrong. Think I knew it all along. This would never be enough. Now I see that I've evolved, going after what I want. Thought that this was who I was, that I couldn't change that much. Didn't feel like I was strong, but I'm glad that I was wrong. Think I knew it all along. This would never be enough. Now I see that I've evolved, going after what I want. Maybe it's all for the better and it's meant to be. It's gonna hurt at first, but then eventually it's gonna seem like it was always meant to be. It was always meant to be. Maybe it's all for the better and it's meant to be. It's gonna hurt at first, but then eventually it's gonna seem like it was always meant to be. It was always meant to be.
All right, y'all, it's a little bit later on. We just got done getting ready, getting dressed, because we are about to go out with Unique. We were gonna go to, I forgot the name of the place. I put it on the screen, but there's like this sober something. It's a bar that's mocktail only. We really wanted to go, but we decided we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna go to Yepa & Co. We're gonna go to the one in Buckhead Village and just kind of hang out for a couple hours, get some food and relax. Unique also is not drinking right now because she also is on a health and fitness kick. Anyway, this is what we're wearing. I feel like it's very, I don't know, like off-duty model, just throw it on and look cute type of vibe. The tank top I did fold under so that it's somewhat of like a crop top instead of like a full tank top, just so we get a little bit of skin here. This is from, I want to say, what does that say? Express. Tank top is from Express, and the satin skirt is from H&M. Having this JWP bag that we got gifted during Fashion Week earlier in the year. I'm also wearing these thong heels from Aldo. These kind of hurt at the foot part, like it's because it's in between my toes, but I do have like a little cushion for my foot, but we'll be sitting, so it's okay. I feel really cute in this outfit to go out and hang out with my friends, so I'm taking my DJI with me. So you guys are coming. Let's go. Tequila? What is that? Like alcohol? So it tastes like alcohol, but we don't know it's not alcohol? We must Girl, shut up. Ritual. What's a Ritual? Is that a brand? I would like to ask about that.
Now, non-alcoholic tequila alternative.
Wow. say it's 6:15. So we have had a pretty relaxing and chill day. Amirah ended up not going to her dad's until this morning. So we got up and took Amirah to her dad's, and then girl, we was chilling all day. It was the plan to chill all day. We got in last night around 1:15, something like that. Took me a while to fall asleep. We're gonna talk about that in a moment, but took me a while to fall asleep, and then woke up, took Amirah to her dad's, and I've been chilling, and I told myself I was gonna get up at 4 and film a makeup look, go run some errands, which we did. We just got back, and we got our flowers that I said I was gonna get yesterday. The color scheme is inspired by the flowers that my management company sent me, so I'm excited to put it together. One thing I forgot to get though is greenery. You see how there's like greenery around it? But I think we should be fine. It's okay. I want to move this out the way too, and we're gonna use the new let me plug this in, because after I'm done talking to y'all, I want to film something on my phone for TikTok. Kind of talking about the same thing I'm about to talk to you guys about, but let me get the vase real quick. I do want to use the new vase vase that we just bought yesterday at home. I do have some tape this time around, y'all, so that we can do like a tape grid at the top, so our flowers can really like look the way we want them to look. While we open it up, let's check, y'all. So last night, I hope this is a good angle. Hold up. Okay, so last night we went to Yepa & Co, which is in Buckhead Village. We had a great time. Why are these rotting? Y'all, look at this. Look at these leaves. I should have looked down up in it, but why would I need to do that? Yeah, so we went to Yepa & Co, and then after we sat at the bar, and then after that we went to Tesserae. We had a wonderful time. Always a great time hanging out with my sister for sure. On the way home, we had some interesting thoughts, to say the least. I'm driving home and just really talking to God and praying on my way home. Y'all, this looks disgusting. Why are these leaves like this inside? They should have sold this to me on a discount. But yeah, some interesting thoughts on the way home. Very normal thoughts, I think, for someone like me in my position. You guys know that, you know, occasionally I struggle with, you know, just some loneliness and some feelings of desiring companionship. Yeah, right? And on the way home last night, I just was like, man, it'd be so great if I had someone to call, you know, or just be like, hey, what's up? What you doing? Or someone to check on me. Hey, babe, are you on your way home? Are you good? You need anything? Or, you know, I guess that's a boyfriend perspective. It's a husband, someone waiting up for me, you know, someone to be there when I get home, someone to debrief with, someone to check on me. I start having thoughts of, what if something was to happen to me out here? Like, I literally have nobody to call. You know, I don't like have a person. And that sometimes makes me feel some type of way. And I know that it's a very normal thing to feel in my position, especially, you know, being divorced and having I feel like I'm called to be a wife. So I guess having that desire to be a wife, I don't know. It just felt weird last night. I allowed myself to feel it. I didn't push it out of my mind too quickly. Now, I did not allow myself to stay there. I had a wonderful day today. Didn't even think about it until I just popped on my camera and was like, you know what? Let me share with y'all how I was feeling last night. So I've been good. Like, I've been chilling today. I've been enjoying the silence in my home. I rested. I fell asleep. I watched a movie. Y'all remember that movie, Something New, with Sanaa Lathan, where she married that white man? Watch that. Great movie. I really like that movie. I say all that to say I've had a really great day. So I did not live in those feelings. And that's my thing these days, is to be super intentional about not living in some of this more sadder, or not woe is me, but thinking about what I wish I had. Trying not to live in that, but allowing myself to feel it so that the feeling can pass through me. And I can remind myself in my brain that that's a normal feeling. So like I said, I allowed myself to feel it, and then I felt better. But last night I was feeling it hard all the way up until like I fell asleep. I was up for like an hour on social media and kind of looking up the same kind of topics. Sometimes doing that helps me to feel not so alone, because I get the perspectives of other people who are going through the same thing, who feel the same feelings as myself. And that helps me sometimes, because it's like, okay, there are other people who are going through this, who have these same feelings. I'm not crazy, I'm not desperate, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? It reminds me, not that I don't already know, but it reminds me that those are human feelings and that it's okay that I feel that way. That made me feel a little bit better. And then I prayed, talked to God about it, and I asked him to remove that sting of that feeling away from me for the night. He did. I fell asleep and I was fine. Some of these flowers are like, it's not mold that's on them. They're like, maybe it is mold. They're like dead. Child, that's what I get for getting flowers at Kroger. But I like the Kroger flowers. They're not always like this. Maybe they need a new shipment or something. But that makes me feel like it's not gonna last in my bouquet. But yeah, I was fighting the feelings yesterday though, y'all, while we were out, especially a little bit at Yepa, but especially when we were at Tesserae, because there were a lot of couples in there. I think there was a wedding, because it seemed like, you know, some people walked in with like their dresses and stuff on, and it seemed like they were coming from a wedding, and there were a lot of just couples. And sometimes that makes me like, I was fine. First of all, my mood was okay. I wasn't sad or anything, but I'm not gonna act like I didn't notice it. I don't necessarily want to say it bothers me, but it's always like, oh wow, look at them. And now, of course, you never know what's going on in somebody's relationship. So I'm not glorifying anything that I don't know about. I'm just saying, like, and I hate that I gotta make that disclaimer, but you do. But I don't know. I just was having a little bit of a moment. And another thing I was talking to Unique about yesterday is that I truly want to, and I've told you guys this before, that I want to get involved in some community. Not only to, you know, integrate myself in a community and with people. Why is it flowers? Child, do y'all see these flowers just kind of, look at this, just falling off the bone. What is going on? I'm so mad because I just spent a lot of money on these flowers and now I feel like my bouquet is not gonna last. Yeah, I told her that, I've been telling her that I wanted to get in some community, and she recommends that for me as well. It's honestly because I need to interact with people. I am such a loner. Am I a loner? Or is it just my circumstance? It might just be my circumstances. Like the nature of my job and what I do, and the fact that I don't have family down here for real. And I don't have a man. I do have girlfriends, but you know, I'm not out constantly all the time. I'm just alone a lot. And so I want to integrate myself into more community. Of course, we have church, so that is obviously an option. But I know that I will benefit from just being more involved and having more regular, this is gonna sound crazy, but just having more regular conversations with people, men and women alike. Because y'all know, I feel like I have a certain level of anxiety when I'm like at influencer events and things, and it's supposed to be networking. Like I'm networking, like I'm in the room with all of y'all. And I'll be looking around like at these kind of events and everybody's talking. I'm like, what are these people talking about? Like, y'all don't know each other. What are we talking? Like, I'm like that type of person. Like, I just get very nervous and anxious, and it's kind of odd when I'm in those situations because I don't know what to say. I just want to have more interactions with people, and I feel like the natural situations where you would get better at something like this is like being in school or having a job and having a work community and things like that. But going to work parties and all of that kind of stuff, like I don't have a lot of opportunities for moments like that. So I think it's gonna be very beneficial for me to start interacting with more people in general, but also when it comes to like talking to men, like not necessarily any romantic connections, but just regular conversations with men. Like I don't have a lot of male friends, which I'm okay with. I'm not saying I need more male friends. I think I just need practice talking to people in general. And just getting myself out there, putting myself out there, because I can't say that there are people who know me, I know them, I can recommend them for this, they can recommend me for that. Like there's a lot of opportunity that comes with community, and God did not mean for us to be so isolated all the time. And that's just something that I've been thinking about, and we were talking about last night. Just some little thoughts in my mind today, y'all. I'm sorry that this bouquet is gonna look a little ghetto. I already know it, I feel it. I'm looking at these flowers and they don't look great. The quality is not amazing. So I'm hoping that this can still be somewhat cute. But also, thank you for coming to my TED Talk and being a safe place for me to share some of my human feelings. I'm doing fine. But yeah, I do have nights like that. I shed a couple tears, and that's okay. God made me an emotional woman, an emotional being, and I feel like that's a strength for me. I know that that's a strength for me. He made me that way for a reason, and I embrace it. So it's all good. Things will change one day. And right now, I definitely had my mind, God switched my mind real quick and was like, not switched it because I still had the feeling, but I went to bed like, oh, I'm gonna wake up and this room's gonna look exactly how it did when I went to sleep. I had so much space to spread out and to move around, and to, even though I don't do all that while I'm asleep, but everything is clean, it's nice and quiet, I have peace. Let's look on the bright side, and not just at the side that seems negative. Those things will come. But for now, let's enjoy what this single season has for us, and it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, damaged. One man's trash is another man's baggage. Slow you down, I ain't going nowhere. Spacesuit on, can't breathe this air. TNT going off in here. Ain't we up there? Cause you always wanna touch me. My thorns will leave you bleeding. That's why I'm always leaving. Believe me, cause you always wanna touch me. My thorns will leave you bleeding. That's why I'm always leaving. Believe me. One more shot, one more round. Take my hits, pound for pound. Promise I'll let you down. One more shot, one more round. Don't step on my rose petals. Don't step on my rose petals. Don't step on my rose petals. Don't step on my rose. Don't step on my rose. Step on my rose. Step on my rose. You told me situations left you lonely. Tried to give you my best shot, but my best don't mean a lot. Bullseye always miss, that's why it's all I got. Cause you always wanna touch me. My thorns will leave you bleeding.